Hello, my beautiful people. I'm about to embark on a journey to walk the Camino de Compostela, which is called the Camino de Santiago, the pilgrimage site. And I thought I'll just give you an introductory video of why am I doing this, what is Camino de Santiago, so you can follow me along my journey. So the Camino de Santiago is also known as the Way of St. James. This is a renowned pilgrim from actually during the medieval region on the 9th century, where pilgrims journey through France to Spain in Galicia, in the northwest of Spain, in Galicia. Legend has it that the remains of the Apostle of St. James the Great was buried in the cathedral and discovered by the shepherds in the 9th century. The city of Santiago is named after St. James, and in English it's actually called St. James of the Field of Stars. Now, where does the Camino de Santiago start? Well, it starts actually, there are many routes. The most famous is called Camino Francis, which is the one I'm going to do in the next few weeks. But I actually did this route first in 2021. My following videos will have a little captures of, I didn't do a vlogging in 21 and 22, so you will see some pictures and some videos that I'm going to be posting explaining the site and some of the things I experienced along the way. But then last year I did the Camino Portuguese, which is starting from Lisbon and all the way to Santiago. So let me just give you a little description of each of the routes. So the Way of St. James through Camino Francis, the starting point is actually Saint-Jean-de-Pied-de-Port, and it's called the French Way. It's about 800 kilometers. So you start walking through the Basque country in the Pyrenees in France, and you cross over to Spain, and then you walk through some big cities and small town, crossing 800 kilometers. So on the way, you will pass through Pamplona, Lograno, Burgos, Leon, and then finally to Santiago. And you will cross through very small towns and villages along the way. And the 800 kilometers will take you about between 30 and 35 days, depending on how aggressive your walk is. You will pass through wine country in the famous Rioja and Navarra region. And then finally you will cross over to Galicia, where Santiago is. So the second year, which is last year, I did the Camino Portuguese, and I started in Lisbon and walked to Santiago, which was 678 kilometers. You again pass through some major cities and some small villages and town. Actually, it was some of the big cities were really, really beautiful. One thing about Camino Portuguese, it's very historical. You will see so many heritage buildings and Roman ruins, because as you know, Portuguese was once ruled by the Romans. So they have so many, actually, you walk through the cobble Roman roads, actually. Most of the roads are cobblestones from the Roman times, and it still remains there. And then you pass through beautiful cities like Coimbra, Tomar, Rabacal, and then finally you will pass through Porto. Everyone knows the famous Porto, the coastal town where the Porto wine comes from. So from that point on, it's a coastal walk. It's beautiful. You pass through fishing villages, eat some amazing seafood, and all in all, an incredible journey. And finally, you cross over to Spain, and then you go through Galicia to Santiago. So this has been the 2 years I have done this. It's been so incredible that I'm going on my third trip. You may ask, so why are you doing it the third time? Well, I love historic sites, and I felt the first time I did this in 2021, I actually didn't get the experience I wanted to get. So I want to walk Camino Francis again to regain that experience, to actually enjoy the beauty and to soak it all in. And every time you meet people from all over the world, it's just an amazing experience. People come from every walk of town, from France to Spain to all parts of Europe to Australia, US, Canada, you name it, Africa, you name it, people are there from everywhere. So it's just an incredible experience to meet some various people. And every time I actually rediscover myself and new things about who am I and what I want my life to be. And every day getting up in the morning and walking, it's like a walking meditation. And of course I have to talk about the food because it's amazing. And every town you go to and every region you go to, you rediscover something very, very new. And most importantly, the challenge for me was the motivation that I had to motivate myself every day, despite the mental and physical challenges. Then get up and say, I can do it. And you just do it. And at the end, you are in Santiago and you feel so amazing and so incredible. So follow my journey, guys, and I look forward to being with you every day as I start vlogging this time. So my plan is to vlog every day so you can watch me from city to city as I go through, and I vlog and I show you each town and city from France to Spain. Thank you.